Dilo Bikertv. What's good, everybody? Welcome to another edition of a Biker's Review. I'm Danny Dilo, and this is Danny Dilo Bikertv. Today, I'm going to take you guys through the process of my Soundz installation and give you guys my story and also my good friend Tim's story. So let's get into that, and then I'll give you guys my review. Man, oh man, is it a cold and damp day today here in Wisconsin. It's 42 degrees outside, cloudy. Not really looking forward to this ride, but I ain't got no trailer right now, so I guess we're gonna be a biker today. Today's the day. It's finally here. I'm getting my installation from my buddy Tim from Tim's Stereos, located in Burlington, Wisconsin on Durand Road. He is a Soundz authorized dealer. So let me put this bandana over my face and get ready for this cold and chilly brisk ride. I will see you all at the shop, baby. Let's get it. Alright, so I made it here to Tim's Stereos, located on Durand Road in Burlington, Wisconsin. So let's take a walk inside, go say hello, and check out the shop. Excuse the messy shop, but as many of you know, when you're a busy dude and you're doing it all by yourself, well, sometimes cleaning just isn't your first priority. Whenever you decide to stop at Tim's Stereos, located in Burlington, Wisconsin on Durand Road, this is how you're going to find Tim, fine-tuning a radio as always. Unlike most sound shops, he's always got multiple bikes on standby, on premise, to show you the product, to let you listen to what you're about to purchase. Ooh. It's about to go down. I'm excited. Tim Henry is always thinking ahead. Check out this toolbox that he made with fender struts already on it so that the bags connect to it so you don't get a bunch of crap all over your bike. He's always thinking ahead, and he's always ready and prepared for any job necessary. I'm not even gonna lie, at this point I was a little scared because the fact that he was cutting holes in my bags, it was frightening to me. He just put holes in my saddlebag, like, didn't even finesse it, didn't care. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. Just sliced it like he's Jeffrey Dahmer.
Let me see your lucky quarter. That's pretty dope. Oh shit!
I'm sick of this guy. Tim seems to make jobs like this look like a simple task because he's been doing it for so long. This guy's talking about my bike now. You know what? Never mind, guys. I'm not sure about this guy at all.
You know what? Do it yourself.
One thing anybody will say about Tim Henry at Soundz is he's always about to laugh. He's always cracking some wise-ass joke, making you laugh, clowning around. Just an all-around good dude and likes to have a good time. Another thing I will say about Tim is he's very anal about having a clean install. I mean, look at the wiring. It's all, you know, around the bag, real nice. Here he is underneath my seat, cleaning up my own personal messes and all the other messes that Harley created. At the end of the day, You look underneath your seat and you don't even know he installed anything. It's always just such a super clean install where you don't even see any wiring. You don't see anything but factory plugs. It's amazing how he just figures out on how to tuck things and zip tie stuff and just make everything look super, super clean. That's the one thing I like about him, and that's why I had no problem with him touching my bike, as I already knew my bike was gonna have the cleanest install anybody's ever seen. We've all seen headache jobs where you get an install, sound system install on your bike, and you bring it home and you go to take your seat off to like change your battery or charge your battery or add some lights or whatever, and it's just a rat's nest of wiring tucked all over the place, and wiring's crossing over the top of the battery. And Tim has told me some horror stories, and I've seen some horror stories come into his shop where he had to redo everything. And that's what separates Tim and Soundz, the company, from everyone else. Check this out. Absolutely the cleanest install you've ever seen in your life. I guarantee it, hands down. Zero wiring. You don't even know there's speakers that go to the lids. You don't see no wiring, no amp wires hanging all over the place. Just such a clean install when you work with Tim. What separates Soundz from most companies is check out the 6x9s in my lids. They're actually tilted towards the rider. So not only are you feeling and hearing the sound in front of you, but you'll actually hear and feel the sound behind you. And that's what really truly makes Soundz a great company, is they're always thinking about us as the rider. That's what I found so cool about Soundz, the actual company, is they don't make plug and play sound systems for sound competitions and, you know, all these parking lot pimps that like to trailer their bike to a sound competition and sit there and play their loud music and then put it back on a trailer and take their bike home. They actually make sound systems for real bikers that like to hear good music, loud music, clean, clear, nice sounding music while they ride their motorcycle. And that's what really truly, in my opinion, separates Soundz from everybody else, is they're not here to show off. They're here to make us riders, bikers, and customers happy. And that's truly what matters at the end of the day. Anytime you open up a fairing on a motorcycle, you can always tell when Tim has been inside that fairing. He takes so much time zip tying all the wires up, tucking them real nice, and you open up the fairing and it looks like there's no wiring at all. You see a factory harness, and that's about it. He spends so much time and he's so meticulous about making sure that the install is so clean that he cleans up the very wiring that Harley leaves hanging around. It's amazing the job that he does on your motorcycle. It's truly an experience when you take your bike to Tim. When I first met Tim, I thought he was kind of arrogant and like he was a know-it-all, you know what I'm saying? And due to a tragic event that occurred in his life with a friend of his crashing his motorcycle and passing away, me and him ran into each other one night. He was out for a ride just trying to clear his head, and you know, we ran into each other that night. We hung out, we talked, and kind of got to know each other. And I learned a lot about Tim. I learned a lot about who he was and what he was about. And to be honest with you, I'm truly impressed. A lot of people don't know this about Tim Henry, but at one point, he was living on the street. He was living in his car for a while. But he believed in himself. He believed in the company Soundz, and he kept working and working and working and working and doing what he had to do to get back on his feet. In just a short amount of time, he went from starting in his garage, doing systems for friends, to working on custom bikes like this one we're watching right now. And he's not only done that, but he's opened up his own shop located in Burlington, Wisconsin on Durand Road, and he's also the #1 dealer for the Soundz company. He has done more than 1,500 motorcycles, from small jobs to huge jobs. And when you look at his bike, his personal bike, it's extremely impressive. He was the first guy at the time to put the biggest iPad you could possibly fit in his fairing. He had the fairing custom made by another company, and not only is it fully functional, but it also works on his hand controls, which is completely unheard of. Tim Henry is very well known in the Soundz community. He's known as one of the cleanest installers around. He takes such pride in his work that it literally shows underneath every fairing across the world. I've watched Tim Henry bring in so many motorcycles into his shop from other no-name shops that have done just the worst installs you could ever possibly imagine, and he's turned these bikes into a work of art. This green bike right here, this is definitely one of them. This sound system was a $6,000 sound system that somebody installed, and you couldn't even hear it at 50 miles an hour. Tim then cleaned up all the wiring, and he did an 8-speaker sound system in it. And let me tell you something, the owner of this bike was so impressed, you could see it in his face.
The amazing thing about it is just that he showed me the sound, or let me hear the sound before he even seen my bike. And it was like, hey, if you like it, we go with it. If you don't, we don't. And so now, looking at the bike, all the wiring is uniform, it's hidden, and I get the full use of my sound.
You've been dying to hear it? Let's play it once. Now, we're gonna play a royalty-free song so we don't get muted. Walk up there and hit the play button.
That what you just witnessed was one happy, extremely happy customer, and just one of the 1,500 or more people that have left Tim's Soundz. Tim truly has an extreme passion for the company that he works with, for Soundz, and he's also made me officially a believer. And for the haters that say plug and play systems don't win trophies, here's a first place trophy that you can go ahead and choke on. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of a Biker's Review. Again, I'm Danny, and this is Danny D'Lo Bikertv. How this all started and began was there was a Karen, a troll, a hater that was really trolling Soundz, the actual company. And I already feel some type of way about the company because my friend Tim has treated me very well. He showed me the product and he showed me how well it sounds and how great the company really truly is. So I already had kind of an inner passion for this company. And when I saw somebody bashing the company, I just could not help myself from doing a video and making it known that this lady was full of crap. And yet again, another troll gets to give people a bad review when they've bent over backwards to help the person out. So I really felt compelled to do this video just because I wanted to. And after doing that video, after posting it on different social media links like TikTok, Instagram, and here on YouTube, I believe. I'm not sure if I posted on here, but I think I did. After talking about it and doing that also on their Facebook page, Grilla, the owner of the company, or the CEO, actually hit me up personally and said, hey, I would like to thank you and show our gratitude for your video, for giving us such love and support and really talking up about our company. I would really like to make you a brand ambassador. So I become officially a brand ambassador for Soundz, the actual company. And it's an amazing opportunity. It truly is. So this is how this all got started, where my good friend Tim, who owns his dealer, the #1 dealer, by the way, located in Burlington, Wisconsin on Durand Road, called Tim's Stereo. That's how it all started and began, where he's like, hey, we're hooking you up with a new system to upgrade the system you already had, and let's go ahead and do that install for you. So that's what started this whole thing, really, this whole video process. I've known Tim for a long time, and like I've already told you guys throughout the video, I sincerely hope you guys have watched this video from beginning to end, because it's truly a great story. It tells you a lot about a good dude, and it's kind of an American tale at the end of the day, to be honest with you. I mean, how many people can you say that you know that believed in a company so much they were willing to go homeless, they were willing to live in a car, and just bust his butt, get his way out of into a garage for one, start working out of his garage for friends and stuff like that, installing systems, and eventually in just a couple of years short of time, he owns the #1 Soundz dealer in America. And he's known as one of the cleanest install guys ever. He's got a plethora of knowledge on sounds and on audio equipment, period, on a bagger. It's truly an inspiration when you really truly think about it, and he kind of inspired me, to be honest with you. When I first met Tim, as I stated in this video, when I first met him, I really didn't care for him much. I thought he was kind of arrogant, he was a know-it-all, and at the time, Soundz, their systems just wasn't up to par, according to me, in my opinion. People were very happy with them, and people still are. I personally was not. So when he showed me his system, I wasn't impressed. My system in my bike at the time was way louder and had some bass and probably sounded equal, if not better, than the sound system, in my opinion, that I heard. And he just came off as very condescending. But after getting to know him a little bit and sitting down and talking with him, you know, it's just the fact that he's very proud in himself. He's very proud in the company he represents. And he just takes pride in his work, man. And, you know, you can't hate a guy for that, you know. Thanks to him, I've revamped my channel, as you guys have clearly seen. And thanks to him and kind of telling me maybe I should revamp it a little bit, now you guys are seeing videos like this. Me being brand ambassadors for multiple companies, me being sponsored from multiple companies, me giving you guys awesome content, install videos, and showing you guys all this awesome product that companies are humbly willing to send me to give it a try and give my review. And I'm so grateful for the opportunity. And, you know, I owe a small thanks to Tim for this, you know, for the opportunities that I've had. Just from listening to him, watching his work ethic, and stuff like that. So, you know, I just felt compelled that not only did I want to do that video that I already had done, but I wanted to give you guys this full video, not just for my buddy Tim, not just for Soundz, but to tell you guys, man, at the end of the day, if you really believe in yourself and you believe in the product, do it, man. Work your ass off and you'll get there. America really is the land of the free and the land of opportunity. You just got to go out there and seize it, guys. So without further ado, I'm going to do exactly what Tim and the Soundz company has done for me and many others. I'm not just going to talk about it. I'm going to be about it. They showed me the product, so now it's my turn to show you guys the product. Let's get into that demonstration right now.
I'm here when you need my love. I'm here when you need my love. I'm here when you need my love. I'm here when you need my love.
can only hope through the video that you really heard the sound, really heard the music. When you stand next to my bike, you actually feel the mid bass and the bass hitting your chest. While you're riding, if you turn it up a little more than normal people probably would, you literally feel the music hitting in your chest as you're going down the road at 70, 80, 90, even 100 miles per hour. This plug and play system is state of the art, guys. It's one of the best systems out there, and you get a 3-year warranty with every single purchase and install you have done by Soundz or a representative for Soundz, such as Tim Henry, located in Burlington, Wisconsin on Durand Road. Got to give my man as many plugs as I can. So I hope you enjoyed that demonstration. I hope I gave you guys proof in the pudding, and I hope you guys ride safe and enjoy your music as always. So until the next episode, keep it real and keep it 100. And I'm gonna let my boy Tim say his goodbye in a true Tim Henry fashion. Peace, everybody.
Danny D'Lo, Bikertv.